Hey guys, Glamrock's Universe here, and today is the day I review episode 5 of the Amazing Digital Circus. Now before we get started, it won't be as long as my previous review on Digital Circus episode 5, so it'll be around 5 minutes. I won't talk about the plot because of my K-pop Demon Hunters review. It was around 12 minutes, which was basically half of the video's runtime talking about the plot and giving my thoughts on it. Also, make sure to like and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you can stay up to date and not miss any of my future uploads. So without any further ado, let's get started with the positives of this episode. The first positive thing I wanted to mention is the relationship between Gangle and Zubul. I love the relationship between those two characters. Not in a gay way, I'm doing it in quotations because, duh. Zubul's and Gangle's character development is generally executed well. It started from episode 4 of the Digital Circus, and now they understand each other in this episode. Also, the part where Gangle shoots her gun all over the place is kind of funny. Gives me the Stickman vibes in Bendy Chapter 3. Next thing I wanted to mention is Kinger and Rakafa's expression their emotions and feelings of the digital world. I like the way that Kinger cheers up Rakafa when she's sad about Jax trying to get close with Pomni. So Kinger comes in and checks on her and makes her feel better. Just like how in episode 3, where Pomni is sick of this place and Kinger tells her a story about him and his wife and how his wife got abstracted. So Kinger is like the therapist in this episode and episode 3. I like the bond between Jax and Pomni in this episode because they express their motives and talk and stuff while they shoot each other off, killing characters one at a time. And finally, I like the part where Jax, at the end, almost abstracted and went back to his arrogant self. I like the way he was portrayed as a backstabber and the jerk who just never cared about the other characters in the Digital Circus. Two more positives, though, is that I like the part where Rakafa and Pomni meet up at the end of the episode, and they'll talk about stuff and apologize after the favorite character awards. I like the part where Zubul says this:
I want the ability to have sex.
And she sprayed some stupid sauce on herself. How hilarious. However, even though those parts were good, I still have some negative impressions on this episode. To start off, I didn't like the way they did a focus on Ribbit. We see him in episode 5 at the end of the intermission thingy. We see a door of him crossed off in episode 6 in that one scene after Zubul has multiple arms and shoots Pomni and Jax. And Pomni goes out after her. And that's it. Nothing else. My second issue with the episode is how they wrapped up the bond of Jax and Pomni way too soon in my opinion. Jax said in episode 5, at the bar scene of episode 5, is that they're starting a bonding friendship. They wrapped it up too soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it with episode 6 review. Told y'all it was short, but not long. I was being fully serious with you, just like with my other Digital Circus review. I may or may not be fixing that, we'll see. This episode of the Amazing Digital Circus is an 8.3 out of 10. That's how I rank it. We reached the end of this review, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications for more future videos. Just like this one. One more thing I want to mention is that Glitch is releasing a new show called Knights and Guinevere. It's dropping less than 5 weeks from now. It's directed by Dana Terrence, the person behind the Owl House, which I love that show, by the way. And the Luz and Amity gay relationship, that made me really, really happy. Okay, now it's the end of the video. For real. Good night, Digital Circus grounds.
Alrighty. Now, let's see how many of them voted for me.